Oh, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? It is the 7:30 hour. You're here with us on a Tuesday evening. Welcome to Relentless Weebs. Relentless Weebs. It doesn't flow tonight. I don't know why. The show where we talk nothing about anime and all anime-related terms and all anime-related topics. It's here, ladies and gentlemen, where you learn about the kawaii philosophy. Your hosts, Shelby McWeeb and Andrew J. Landy. Shelby, how are we this evening?
We're dressed in all black today, and there's a special reason for that.
Is there? Okay.
We have Kiss Pink with us in the studio today.
So Kiss Pink. All right. So we have made. Go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody.
My name is Koko.
Yeah. Okay. Right on, Koko.
I'm a new addition to Kiss Pink.
So the very totally new rookie edition. Is that correct?
Yes.
Right on. So everybody, please welcome Koko from Kiss Pink Maid Cafe to the fray at Relentless Weebs. Also, most importantly, folks, you're here with us, make sure to share out the stream. So if you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitter, Instagram, doesn't matter where you are, folks, please share out the stream. Let us know what's going on. Let us know that you're in here as well. And we'll shout you out. And again, everybody, this is a show about all of us together, not just us talking at you. We want to hear your responses to what's going on. If there's a question, something that piques your interest, let us know, folks, and we'll read your response on stream. And again, let us know that you're in here. We'll give you a shout out. Like right now, I see Randy Ho is watching. So what's up to Randy Ho? So... all right. Shelby, are we ready for tonight?
We're ready. I am still sharing out the stream.
You are? Okay, that's not a problem. You know, all I can say is it was a really warm weekend. It was nice to have warm weather. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, finally. I went to the beach actually.
Did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I had a shoot at Laguna Beach.
Okay.
Saturday.
Was it for Kiss Pink or was it just you just all?
No, personal.
Oh, a personal shoot? Right on. Okay. I remember I was at the Orange County Cherry Blossom Festival this weekend. I was actually the MC.
You were
for
the
that.
MC for that.
I was, yes, and I can say I'm about 7 shades darker right now than I normally am. I'm pretty sunburned. I'm not gonna lie. So,
Can you tell us more about the festival itself? Because it looked really cool.
So the festival, it had an eclectic mix of all types of Japanese culture, from the music to dance. There were actually a lot of cosplayers there too. I'm not gonna lie, so that was really nice. And overall, everybody seemed to enjoy it. Our friends Okamoto Kitchen were actually there too to give off, sell some great food. And overall, everyone had a good time. Also, one of the great things they had was, believe it or not, an esports area. So they actually had a Smash tournament. Yeah, they had a Smash tournament there.
Wow.
And
How did they set that up?
they contacted, I think it was 2GG Gaming, believe it or not. They gave them a tent and they gave them power. So they actually gave them power, and they were actually able to stream to Twitch. They ran a tournament, a cash tournament. The guy that won actually won $300. I'm not gonna lie. So that was kind of cool. So, all right. Like I said, folks, again, we're here at Relentless Weebs. I do see D'Angelo Murillo and Lori Hayashi, a.k.a., I believe she might be important to Kiss Pink. Is that correct?
I think so.
Might be. Very good. Okay, so, Shelby, we're ready to get started with tonight?
We're ready to get started.
Okay, very good. So, Shelby, I'm going to let you take the lead while I take a quick moment to share the screen, because I never get to do this myself, so.
Cool. Okay, so what made you want to join Kiss Pink?
It's interesting.
Okay.
I met the Antonia, the owner.
Mm-hmm.
We were just having hot pot, and I talked with her. She told me about the group, and I was like, oh, it's something that I want to try doing. So I just asked her if I could join, and she was like, yeah, of course.
So Kiss Pink is one of many new things for the cosplay, anime, and convention community where people do really cool adult-themed events. So I know that you've been to a couple.
I have been to a couple, yes. Kiss Pink is also affiliated with Cloud9, correct? Mm-hmm. If I'm getting everything lined up. And I did the Cloud9 Cute Maid and Butler Cafe last year, and it was a Fate-themed event. So it was kind of interesting to see Cloud9, and also kind of it made sense that they would add on, I wouldn't say transition, but add on the Kiss Pink style event, which is pretty cool. So now I haven't been to one myself. You have, though. Is that correct?
So Cloud9 is a maid cafe, and they did a variant cafe called Kiss Pink, which is for more adult themed things. It's like a nightclub themed event, and I think that's really cool because there's been a lot of really cool nightclub themed events like in Sanime, and I know that Club Cosplay was a big thing for a while. And what you do at this Kiss Pink Maid Cafe,
Kiss Pink, right?
These Kiss Pink Maid Cafes.
There you go.
There's a talent portion, and then there's a cool environment to just socialize and meet new people, while girls who love to perform different talents, dancing, singing, telling jokes, get to go on stage and put on a show. So it's really cool that you actually get to, like, there's people with really cool hobbies that they want to bring and perform in front of people.
Okay. Now, Koko, I gotta ask. So you're now the new part of Kiss Pink Maid Cafe. Have you ever done anything like this before in your convention experience before? Have you ever experienced anything like this?
Well, I've done cosplaying.
Yeah, I've done cosplay,
but like not a maid costume.
Never a maid outfit. Just out of curiosity, you said you've done cosplay. Can you tell us a little bit about the characters that you've portrayed as a cosplayer? What you've done so far?
Yeah, I started cosplaying not too long ago, so last year.
Okay.
Fanime.
Fanime?
Like, I've done like Halloween, like dress up.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I wouldn't say like it's like full out like cosplay.
Okay.
But like yeah, the first con I went to cosplaying was like Fanime last year.
Fanime last year? Okay.
So I cosplay as Sailor Neptune.
Sailor Neptune, okay. So
yeah. And I like there was like 3 days, right? But I wore the same costume to all 3.
Oh no, that
because I didn't prepare for like other costumes.
Oh, that's totally fine.
And I like
yeah.
Anime Expo last year. Okay. I went as Diva, but with like all Diva, but like different skins.
Last year was the year of the Diva.
It
so
was
I can
the Diva
appreciate
year.
that.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. So you did multiple divas throughout the course of Anime Expo,
I
is
did
that right?
Black Cat and then a magical girl diva, and there was like a swimsuit diva.
Okay. Right on. So like a lot of variation. The game tonight, as told by Shelby McWeeb, it's a PG version of Never Have I Ever. Is that correct?
Never Have I Ever, yes.
So, folks, we'll be playing this in a little bit. If you have suggestions for Never Have I Ever, put them in the chat along with any questions you might have for us, the hosts, or Koko as well, and we'll get to those. We'll make notes of them.
Because at every convention, there's like very specific things that happen to you the more convention you go to.
Yeah.
So just pick something that has happened to you that we can play to see if it's happened to us too. How you play Never Have I Ever is people have 5 or 10 fingers. We're going to do 5.
5, yeah.
And you
time constraints.
Put them down if you've never done something or if you have done something.
Right.
So like it's never have I ever been to Mexico.
And
so you'd put one down.
Since I'd put one down since I've been to Mexico, so yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the general way it works. Loser, there's usually a punishment at the end of some sort, or if you play the more adult version, then
you drink.
In this case, though, we're keeping it really clean tonight, but it's a little chance to get to know Koko a little bit better, and of course, get to know your hosts better. Never have I ever. So again, folks, put your answers in the chat, and of course, if you have other questions for Koko or Shelby or myself, this is where to put them in the chat. So, is this like Shelby, got us? Is this an ongoing thing right now? Are we playing it all throughout the show?
I think once people start putting in answers, we should start playing.
Well, the first one, I guess we should start playing then, because Dustin Joseph Azure, we're playing 5, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm just like really excited. I'm sorry.
She's so I love it. The energy's there. Koko. So Koko, are you ready to play?
Yeah.
So first one is never have I ever made an AMV. Oh, okay. So
I actually went to college because I really liked AMVs.
Okay.
When I was in high school, I figured out how to use Windows Movie Maker, and I really liked Sailor Uranus, and Sailor Neptune. Okay. To the extent I had to immortalize that in an AMV.
Oh no.
So I made my first AMV with Sailor. It was a shipping AMV about Uranus and Neptune.
Okay.
And then I was like, this is the only thing I enjoy to such an extent. So I'm going to enroll in a 4-year university based on this one interest.
Okay. Okay, I'm looking over. Koko still has 5.
Did you never made an
5.
AMV?
What's an AMV?
Anime music video.
No.
So it's one of those where like artists will supercut parts of their anime, set them to different music. Like in the early to mid 2000s, everybody seemed to do one to Linkin Park. So
yeah.
So that's the first one. Okay.
Do you guys have a favorite AMV?
Oh gosh. Okay, if there's any AMV, I'm gonna think on that one real quick. Actually, no. I know which one I'm thinking about. Favorite AMV was actually shown, I believe, at ALA this year. I think it won Best in Show. It was somebody who set a scene from My Hero Academia, and they set it to the commercial of Terry Crews doing Power, It was we were watching it right before the masquerade, and I could not stop laughing. It took me a couple minutes just to get myself settled. So, Koko, so you've never seen an AMV ticket or?
No, I've seen it at I
okay.
think Anime Expo. Like they were like showing all the.
They used to be such a big part of conventions. Yeah.
Oh, they still are.
They still are.
Yeah. So.
But
all right, so
I think my favorite it's a toss between the Azumanga Daioh one to 1985 by Bowling for Soup.
Okay.
And the Halumig one for Set the Princess Tutu, and those are my favorites. I just remember like watching those. I would watch those more than I would listen to the actual music it was set to.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, let's the next one here. I'm pretty sure all of us are putting a finger down here. Never have I ever been to a con dance. Okay,
who said that?
That is Norman Locke. That's a cheap shot. Norman went straight for the jugular. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's
okay.
He just wanted to.
Brianna DeCoster says, "Never have I ever danced in my house to an anime intro."
I don't know why everyone's targeting me today. I don't think this is fair.
You brought this on yourself. Okay.
Did you do it too?
Yeah, I think we're all at 3, and you're at 2. You've got the finger gun going. That's amazing. All right, so before I continue on, I have to ask, what anime intro was it? You guys remember?
Your favorite, because I'm sure it's more than one.
Yeah.
What's your favorite anime intro to dance around to?
Naruto.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite season?
I mean, I stopped at Shippuden, like middle of Shippuden.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite opening to the season of Naruto?
I mean, the first one, I guess. No, I don't remember. Like, it was a long time ago.
Okay. Shelby?
Hard question.
Yeah.
The Tenjin Toppa Gurren Lagann one is definitely like a favorite because before high school, every morning getting ready, I would play that because it was so like it was inspiring. I just thought about becoming the best robot fighter of all time in a small town in Maine. Okay,
that works. If I'm going with anything, it'd probably be the OG Dragon Ball Z theme. You know, dragon, rock the dragon Ball Z, yeah, dragon. I'm gonna stop now. Okay, yeah, we're not clipping that. Okay, next question. Let's see. Dustin Joseph Azure says, "Never have I ever spent $100 plus on a single figure." You were getting targeted so hard today.
This is at me.
We're gonna give you like a second live at this point. Okay.
Do I have to say what it was?
Quickly, what figure was it?
I can't be quick about this because I'm not ashamed because I'm not ashamed. Other people do it, but it's actually a couple.
Okay.
One was given to me by my friend Jonathan, and that was Sakura Saber. Okay. And I was with my friend Mandy at Hentai Con, and this is actually a really good story. It's a really funny story about it's a very Kiss Pink story.
Yeah.
But at Hentai Con, I was looking at the figures day 3 with my friend, and one of the sellers was like, "Oh, you guys are cute." And he pointed to my friend especially. He's like, "Hey, if you'll talk to me, I'll give you a discount on these figures."
Wow.
So yeah.
What?
It wasn't, yeah. But so I ended up buying 3 figures, panty and stocking, but the stripper pole versions. Because that was the best, if that makes sense. That was the top, the highest. Top of the line panty and stocking figures is the 2 matching panty and stocking conjoinable stripper pole ones, and I also bought Yukiko from Persona 5.
Okay, right on. Just before we continue on, gonna give quick shout outs. The next person is new here. I'll announce their question in a second. Koko, I am gonna ask. This does not count towards Never Have I Ever.
Okay.
Do you have any anime figures? It's totally okay if you do or don't. Do you have
anime
any
figures?
Doesn't matter if they're $100 or not. I don't per se.
I had a Diva one.
Diva? Okay. Close enough. That works actually.
It was a robot.
Yeah.
Pop. What is it called?
Funko Pop?
Funko Pops?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
Right on. Okay. Simon De Los Santos, by the way, welcome to Simon De Los Santos. Says, "Never have I ever gotten an anime character tattoo."
Did you?
I have.
You have one?
You have one. Okay.
What is it? Oh, that's so pretty.
gosh.
Is that?
Sailor Neptune.
Oh wow, is that you with your dog as a sailor?
Yeah.
Wow, we should open with it. Wait, can you turn towards the camera?
Yeah, we're gonna try and get a view of this really quickly.
So you have a tattoo of Sailor. Oh, that's really cool. You have a tattoo of Sailor Neptune.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your dog?
Yes.
Your dog, and then you dress up like a sailor soldier.
Yes.
That's really cool.
Mhm.
You made your OC. That's your OC. I've never seen that level of commitment. Good job.
Yeah. Well done. Okay.
Okay.
So right now I'm in the lead because I'm apparently boring. Okay.
You don't have yourself tattooed on yourself. Yeah, you're boring.
I know, right? One of my Steve-O. Okay. Greg Hammer says, never have I ever gone to a Misfits concert. Okay. Dustin Joseph.
Cool flex.
Dustin Joseph Azure says, never have I ever auditioned for voice acting. Okay. Yes. That's
You're
fair.
catching up.
So believe it or not, Anime Expo, a couple years back, they actually started doing this whole try out to be a voice actor thing. And actually, a couple of my friends got through to the end. They actually got the jobs for it. I didn't, of course. My voice was shot, but that counts, actually. So that's fine. So the next one. Never have I ever written fan fiction.
That's not fair. That's absolutely not fair.
Down goes Shelby.
Did you? No, it's just me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not at liberty to say what I wrote.
Fair enough. We will leave it to the viewers.
It was also Sailor Moon.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay, so just a quick note, giving a huge shout out to Winston Homsapa. Winston, I'm so sorry because I always butcher your name. Homsapaya. We're going to go with that. Thank you. I also see Ken Tat says crawling in my skin in reference to Linkin Park and all the AMVs everybody used for all the AMVs.
I'm in solidarity. I don't have any fingers left, so I'm just like in
Right.
solidarity.
Brianna DeCoster also chiming in about the AMVs, the Snoop Dogg one, which is fine. Camille Falciola is in the chat. What's going on, Camille? Let's see. Adam Fisher says, never have I ever been to a hentai dubbing panel. Yeah. Obviously. I went, okay, hentai con.
I'm putting a finger back up because I've been to a bunch. Those are a huge deal on the East Coast.
Okay. Did not know that.
Yeah. That's like a rite of passage is like on the East Coast at conventions is like once you like reach 18, that's the first thing you do with your friends. Like that's your 18th birthday.
Okay.
Is you go to the hentai dubbing panel.
Okay. Let's see. By the way, Winston says his favorite AMV was Yuri on Ice. It was probably from last year. Dustin talking about Haruhi. Never have I ever danced the Hara Hara Yuka.
That's not fair. I just posted a video of me doing that in 2009.
You're getting bodied.
And halfway through the video, I asked one of my family members walked through the room and I said, "Can you please go away?" And then I keep finishing the dance, and that's the most 2009 thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Okay. Aldo with the cheap shot. Never have I ever been to San Diego Comic-Con. I'm out.
Oh, that's not me.
So
did you win?
I guess our guest Koko has defeated our hosts, which I don't know if that's necessarily the best thing to do, but that's okay. So got to do a little bit. We got to learn a little bit about us. I'm gonna ask a couple more of these just out of curiosity. So
all right, we can put 5 fingers up again.
Are we gonna restart now? Because we know Koko's got one on us.
Yeah, Koko, you've already won, so we're going to level the playing field. We'll do 5 again.
Okay. Before we do that, though, again, just want to give everybody a quick note one more time. Again, you're watching Relentless Weebs. This is the show all about anime, the anime community. It's here where you get to learn about the kawaii philosophy and learn a little bit more about what makes this community really tick and all the facets and all the things about it. Your hosts, Shelby McWeeb, Andrew J. Landy. We're joined tonight, again, by the newest member of the Kiss Pink Maid Cafe. Give it up, everyone, for Maid Koko. Koko, how we doing so far? We doing good?
Really good.
Awesome. Chilling.
So, and also if you're tuning in, we're both cosplaying as a Kiss Pink Maid Cafe person. I host, actually. I've been the host of a couple of their previous events. And it's a really fun time. I really enjoy watching the talent portion because it's really cool seeing how many talented cosplayers there are who are like multifaceted, if that makes sense, because they're not going to stand up and like sew a dress or like style a wig, but they're going to stand up and sing and dance and tell jokes and just be really charming. So it's really fun to see, and I had a lot of fun hosting it.
Also, one more plug before I forget, and folks, again, this is one of the big ones too. If you're looking for something to do on July 4th this year, I know it's a little bit away. I know we're only just now getting into spring. Again, spring starts tomorrow, but it's never too early to start looking at your plans for this summer, especially July 4th. I know it's Anime Expo time, but hey, if you guys are looking for something awesome to do on July 4th, go to Kickstarter and look up Insanime. Insanime is this awesome event. They had one last year during October, and by they, I mean Anime Impulse. By the way, shout-outs to Anime Impulse. Thank you guys so much for everything you do for this community and for us here at Relentless Weebs. You guys are amazing. Anime Impulse put on an event called Insanime. Insanime was a great club event. There was dancing. There were adult drinks if you were of age, of course. I believe it was an 18 and up event. And again, you did have to be 21 and up to purchase alcohol. They did also have great lounging areas, and one of the cool things was they had a great gaming area too. So trying to get things funded for Insanime to happen Thursday, July 4th, folks. If you go to Kickstarter, look up the Insanime project. Basically, go to Kickstarter.com and search Insanime. That's where you want to go. If you can, support this project. It's awesome. It's going to be a great time. What a great way to celebrate your July 4th. Watch some fireworks and then party the night away with your friends. You cannot go wrong with that.
I think the concept of Insanime is so much fun because around Halloween time, you already have your costume picked out, but cosplayers have their costumes picked out anyway.
Right.
They need enough time to fill in as many times to wear that costume as possible and as many costumes as possible.
Yeah.
So that was fun just to begin with. But having so many cool like people who enjoy anime, enjoy cosplay in one spot just to party and like have an adult, like a really cool adult nightclub was really fun. All my friends went and I got to hang out with them in a different way that I don't get to usually because we can't just all show up in cosplay to the local bar because we've tried and it's just not as fun. So I really liked Insanime, so I'm really excited because all my friends are going to be in Los Angeles in July from all over the country. All my East Coast friends, my Southern convention friends, they all come up for in July. So being able to enjoy Insanime with all of them, all my friends nationwide, is going to be so much fun.
Good.
So I'm really excited, and I love the idea of like, because when you're over 21, conventions are always fun, but then they're a different kind of fun when you get older.
Right.
And just having that adult space
Yep.
to hang out with and have fun is really cool. And I never thought I'd be able to do that. Like 12-year-old me would be flipping out while she's doing the Har Har UK and making an AMV and writing fan fiction.
Right.
Just knowing there was like an adult version of this behavior.
Okay.
So I'm excited.
All right. So, folks, I believe it's going to happen at the Belasco Theater in Los Angeles.
That's really cool.
Yeah, not too far from where Anime Expo is happening. So, again, folks, it's a great way to kick off the weekend. Start off your July 4th, well, end your July 4th, and then, of course, going into Anime Expo strong with our whole anime community. So, all right, I think everybody's ready for another round of Never Have I Ever. Coco.
I'm ready.
You ready? Are you sure you're ready?
I am.
Because I'm pretty sure everybody's targeting Shelby or I, because I've looked at some of the questions and I'm like, God, you guys are jerks.
It's my mom being like, never have ever not worn a sweater.
Right.
When I was like,
Right.
because my mom's cool, but she doesn't like she's a little bit wary of the Kiss Pink Maid uniform.
Oh, okay.
But I love it. It's a unifier. I love every girl in Kiss Pink. They're all so much fun. They're all super talented, and they're all just here to have a good time. And all the money that they make through Kiss Pink is they do things to raise money to have bigger and better events every time. So it's really cool that there's like a camaraderie of these girls working together to make the best like shiny maid outfit team they can. So
Coco, it sounds like you joined like a really good team. How do you feel so far? Pretty excited?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I haven't seen all of them yet, but I'm excited too.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Having
good.
fun together.
All right. Let's see. Where did we leave off? We're going to start with, first of all, I got to give a shout out to Simon Yu, one of my buddies. Thanks for watching, Simon. Norman Locke. This is like an everybody got hit one, so I'm not even going to count it. Never have I ever been to a NorCal convention.
that's
No. You know what? I can't count that. We all
All right,
got
we're
hit.
not counting.
We all got hit, so.
I respect that, but
Yeah.
we're not going to put that one.
I mean, we heard that Koko had been to Fanime. Again, of course, you've been to plenty of NorCals.
I have been to. I'm gonna throw out Crunchyroll Expo because Crunchyroll Expo is a fun time to have. I love expos. I love I love when industry guests go to conventions. Like at Anime Impulse this year, Robbie Damon does a really cool. Okay, so Robbie Damon travels the country doing really cool panels and like shows. And he does he plays games and everything with other voice actors. And I actually got to see him do it at Anime Impulse. But it was really cool because he was on a really big stage and there was a huge crowd around him. It was a cooler and not like, I don't mean to say this, but like an environment that was the environment that it was the most fun watching him on, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm throwing that out there. I love stuff like that.
Right on. Oh, okay. I see Weston Diaz is in the chat too. Marina Myers is also in here. Got to give a quick shout out.
She's a Kiss Pink.
She is.
Yeah.
She is. Okay. Daryl Soriano. What's going on?
Daryl, ask me never have I ever. You'll be good at this.
Never have I ever embarrassed myself in front of a guest of honor. Uh-oh.
Who said that?
That was Daryl. Daryl said that.
All right.
We're not going to go into the
right.
nitty-gritties. I'm going to protect you, Shelby.
I'm really clumsy.
I'm going to protect you,
I'm
Shelby.
really clumsy.
I am going to ask Koko. You've been to a few conventions. Have you had a chance to meet any of the guests of honor and any of the conventions you've gone to?
No.
Never. If there is one guest though that you could meet, doesn't matter what type, if it's anime, if it's gaming, if you could go to a convention and meet any guest, who would it be? Like, who would you love to meet? Just like off the top of your head.
No one. Myself.
Yourself? Wow. You see, like, I think the fame is already gained. Already the rookie member of Kiss Pink, and she's already like, I'm that important. You all right?
If we're talking about guests, the voice actor for Diva, you have a Diva Funko Pop, right? Those are actually, you do. Sorry, I don't mean to like make you tell me again.
Right.
She actually calls out people who fake her signature on Diva Funko Pops and put them on eBay, and she calls them out. Like, she's not afraid to. I've actually interviewed her about this before because she was a guest of honor at Granite State Comic-Con in New Hampshire.
Oh wow.
She's been to a ton of East Coast cons, but she's a really cool person. She's really nice, and she's not afraid to go there. So I love when she's a guest of honor at cons.
Okay.
So she's a great voice actor too. She runs really fun things.
Okay.
So that's something to think of when you think of guest of honor.
Okay. Right on. Let's see.
I did
here.
embarrass myself in front of her too because I interviewed her. So like it's a couple.
All right, hands up. All right, so it's current count. Koko, you're still clean with 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Shelby got hit with 1. You're at 4, and I'm at 5 right now. Let's see here. Never have I ever gotten spanked by a yaoi paddle. None. No.
Yaoi paddle? What is that?
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
Oh.
We're going to history lesson
So,
today.
yes. Shelby, would you like to take
I
this
know
one?
what yaoi is, but
So we know what yaoi is, so that's gonna save us some time.
Yes.
A yaoi paddle. I've actually never really seen one before because I did not go to conventions till like 2010. I missed out on that whole thing, but I knew they existed, like in a storybook, like in Game of Thrones, they're Night Walkers, right? White Walkers?
White
Walkers.
Walkers,
Yeah,
yes.
you know how White Walkers exist in Game of Thrones? That's what a yaoi paddle was to me for the longest time. But I'll tell you what it is. A yaoi paddle is a paddle that, I guess it's in the description. People used to bring them to conventions.
Yes.
And just like would paddle people with them.
Perhaps I should speak on this because I've witnessed this before.
Oh.
Okay, so yes, like Shelby stated, it was literally a paddle that literally had just the word yaoi like emblazoned across it, and there used to be paddlings of people like before they banned them at like Anime Expo and every other convention, all around.
Yeah.
Just because people didn't want to deal with injury lawsuits or. So they don't really sell them around anymore. I mean, they're probably still floating around somewhere.
If anyone can check on eBay for yaoi paddles circa 2006, that would help me out a lot. I want to see what the resale value on yaoi. Those are a part of history.
No, it was a dark time in history.
Bring back yaoi paddles 2019.
You two didn't have to live through it, okay? God. Ugh.
All right, I never owned a yaoi paddle. I wouldn't own one now.
You would.
No.
You would. Okay. Brianna DeCoster says, never have I ever hosted a masquerade at a con.
Oh, that's... Oh, damn it.
Yeah, that's you too.
Oh, I didn't mean to cuss. Did you?
no.
Oh, you're just still playing.
No, Koko.
Oh.
For all intents and purposes, Koko, it seems that your con experience seems very relegated to very recent times. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So,
Correct.
well, you said your first con was it was Anime North in Toronto, or was there one before that?
No.
Oh, was it? Oh, so what was before that? If you don't mind me asking.
Nothing.
Just nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Just nothing beyond. Okay, right on. So again, very recent. So this makes
If
me.
you want to throw some video game theme never have ever for her,
Yeah.
that would definitely help us out.
True. Yeah, help us out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
much more a gamer than like a weeb.
What's the latest thing you've been playing?
Yeah.
Apex Legends.
Apex. Oh, geez, I've been trying to get into that, except my computer can't handle that. So that's fine. Okay, let's see.
So she's been playing Apex.
Apex Legends. Actually, haven't gotten into that yet. I've seen it. It looks cool. It's kind of like your, like battle royales, but instead it's FPS, right? It's like first person shooter.
Battle Royale, but it's kind of like mixed with Overwatch elements.
Okay.
You have like different heroes with different abilities.
Cool.
Okay.
But like in a Battle Royale type of
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you on
playing
there.
field.
Okay, so right now I'm looking through the chat just to make sure we've got a couple other people that have joined in. I see Ashley Colette Pope and Ivory Ice Han are joining in. Do see Eric Samuel Gordon Kushninsky. I'm so sorry if I butcher your name. I'm terrible at this.
Fine.
That's fine. Just looking through the chat, Daryl Soliano does say...
Daryl, I thought I told you to leave.
No, he's just chiming in saying yaoi paddles and glomps. If you remember, glomping was good old 2006. Yes, I remember.
:3.
They banned glomping actually at most conventions because again, it's
How do you ban glomping?
simple. You tell people not to run.
Oh.
Yeah, that's literally it. So.
Oh, we're gonna go back. Glomping is when you run up to someone and hug them, but like.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like they
trademark
jump at
glomp,
you
right?
basically.
Yeah.
So there's that. Okay, let's see here. I think Weston's trying to
history lesson today.
Weston's trying to whammy everybody here. Never have I ever played Dance Dance Revolution.
Nice.
Okay, so we all got hit. I think if we all got hit, that means none of us
get hit.
of us take a hit.
Put it back up.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Never have I ever played games for 24 hours. Oh,
nice.
Okay.
What game was it?
I don't know. Like back then, I'm like straight or what? 24 hours straight?
Let's see. Well, I think the definition is up for interpretation.
Yeah.
Like
did you play
for a whole day?
Like for just a whole day? Yeah.
Die?
Yeah,
like,
that would physically hurt.
I mean, like I've done it where like I kept playing and I fell asleep on a chair. I woke up and I started playing again.
So you played upon waking up. You like use the bathroom, obviously.
I don't know if it's like 24 hours, but like long time.
Like a full day.
You had basically a marathon session.
Marathon, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
marathon.
Does that count?
That
Close
counts.
enough. Yeah, I'm counting it just because it makes you have one mark.
I think you have us beat. Yeah.
That's fine. No, to be fair, I've pulled like a 24-hour like gaming session before. It was fun though. We did take like stand breaks, and breaks to get food, and then we went back to the gaming. So that's fine.
I played Persona. So I actually had to move back home I had to move back to Maine for like 3 months, and started playing Persona 4, and a huge element of Persona 4 is that it gets really foggy and like bad things happen because of it. And growing up in Maine, the weather is really weird. So as soon as I started playing and it got to like the weird part, it started being foggy every single day. So I had to play through it to kind of like ease myself, if that makes sense. Like to play through to the happy ending so that I could feel better about the fact that I moved to this foggy wasteland, aka Maine. Okay.
All right, Kyle Kennedy gives us one here. This one could be an all whammy, and you know what? If everybody gets whammied on this, we're all taking a hit. Never have I ever had to take off contacts while drunk.
Oh, I took someone else's contacts off while they were drunk.
Yours. It has to be yours.
All right.
So I've been hit. Were we all hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay. All right, let's see. I'm not even going to dive into what potentially could have happened there, so... Eric is asking me about OBJ. I'm sad about it, and I'm not going to go into it.
What's OBJ?
OBJ is a football player, a.k.a.
Aww.
I'm sad. He's one of my favorites got traded. Doesn't matter. Neither here nor there. Dustin Azure gives us, never have I ever accidentally broke someone's cosplay prop / armor.
What did you
do?
do?
Okay, it was an accident, of course. What had happened was my friend, this was like the era of Miku, because Hatsune Miku was like huge, right? I had a friend who had some really good like wiring done with her Miku outfit, and there were like lights all around. Obviously, we were drunk, and she stole my eyeglasses. Like, I don't know if people notice, I wear contact lenses now, but back then I wore glasses. She stole them, and I tried to like rush after her to catch her, but inadvertently I grabbed her arm, and that's where some of the wiring was. And I guess it damaged some of the wiring, and it sucked. It was a terrible moment, but we've since patched things up and moved on from it. So it is what it is. So that's neither here nor there. So neither of you have broken a cosplay prop ever before?
From someone else? No.
Okay, someone else has broke. And Koko, never happened. No. You two are so lucky. Dude, like the grief that comes from it, like really, really sucks. Like, I'm looking at your reaction.
I believe that.
Yeah, I'm looking at your reaction. It's just like, yeah, you're mortified.
I completely believe that.
Okay.
Especially if you didn't mean it.
Okay. Dustin, wow, firing these away. Never have I ever cried over an anime / game character.
No, that's a lie. We don't like liars in this chat.
Anybody, you've never cried over an anime?
You've never cried over an anime or a game. Where's your soul?
Over
Just kidding.
Over
We're
a
friends.
death. Yeah.
We're friends.
Over
death.
So if a character died, let's see. So
maybe, I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay.
I would say yes, but
okay, we're going with yes then.
I don't remember what.
You don't know which one? Okay.
I cried the hardest over Air TV. It's from the same people who made Kennen and stuff like that. Air was the saddest because I was like 16, and at the ending, because it was just like he would go through the arcs of the different girls who each had very, very sad problems, and then at the very end I cried the hardest over Air TV.
Okay.
And I think I did cry over Ray Zero. I think that's the most recent one I cried over.
Oh jeez, yeah, like
no, a silent voice. I'm so sorry. It was a silent voice that made me cry.
Oh my god.
Because I didn't cry at Your Name.
Oh yeah, okay. I cried during ReZero. I'm not gonna lie, I cried big manly tears. They were amazing. Okay, cool. Let's see. Kai Barzak, by the way, welcome Kai, says, never have I ever had a hard time choosing between two class types in a game. Interesting. Oh, I saw that, Koko. I saw that. That was good. Okay, so
can you tell us what it was?
Yeah, what game was it, and what classes did you have trouble with?
Like choosing from, like picking.
Yeah. Well, okay, so like, what game was it, and then.
I mean, like in general, like I mean, when I play, I don't know, like Overwatch shooters like that, you can like choose different heroes. Like I just get caught up of like I don't know. I mean, are you talking about like RPG or like
anything?
You pick something, you can't like go back.
Yeah.
Either way, like because I understand like with Overwatch, obviously there's different roles. 'Cause like I play Overwatch 2, and I usually play like off tank myself, or like if I can, I'll play a Reaper type, but I usually like to play off tank because Bridge Day is fun. But like, yeah, what game did you ever have like issues like selecting a class? By the way, that was his attempt at targeting Koko. Thanks.
Pretty good.
All games.
It's every game.
Yeah.
You tend to favor like out of curiosity, when you play, do you tend to favor more DPS types, like more
DPS definitely?
Okay, gotcha. Okay. By the way, Dustin says, no, do not remind me of Air. That OST still makes me cry. I have to skip those on my weeb playlist.
Yeah. Same thing. I have Clanad on there. I have the soundtrack for Clanad, and I can't listen to it because it makes me sad. I don't know why I keep it on my playlist. Okay. Thanks, Spotify. Anyway, yeah, I can't listen to the opening at all.
Okay. Never have I ever been in a convention hotel room with more than 6 people. I'm assuming that's staying in the room. And I'm at 1.
More than 6 people now.
More than 6 people in the room.
Wait, does it have to be a hotel? Can it be Airbnb?
Airbnb.
So Airbnb counts too.
Counts too.
Ooh, Andy won.
I win.
How did you win?
Because people started targeting Koko. You guys are my heroes. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, I was at 2 and I still had 1 left. So, but yeah, the most I've ever been in was 8. We're not gonna go into that. Because we never should have to do that because it's also a fire hazard. Anyway, all right, folks. Again, folks, if you're just joining us, thank you so much for joining us here at Relentless Weebs. Again, your show where we talk nothing but anime and the anime community and things that are related to anime, sometimes games as well. It's here where you learn about the kawaii philosophy. Your hosts, Shelby McWeeb, Andrew J. Landy, and our guest host for the evening. Again, give it up for Maid Koko from the Kiss Pink Maid Cafe. Again, folks, if you have not done so already, make sure you've liked Bombshell Media. That's where we're streaming from right now. And also, look for the Relentless Weebs group. That's where our whole community is. That's where you get a chance to talk with other weebs, bring up topics, and above all, just have a good time. So, and most importantly, make sure you are sharing out that stream. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you can. Help us spread the word about the kawaii philosophy here. So, that's the way to be. All right. Terrence Pryor does say, hello, amazing human beings. Hello, Terrence. We're seeing people chiming, by the way, in the chat. Staying in the room, their records, let's see. We've got some, Eric is saying 8 to 10 people. Dustin Joseph Asher says the record for him is 12. Wow. That's some major Tetris there, I'm not going to lie. Out of curiosity, Koko, have you ever had to stuff a hotel room for a convention? Please say no. Please say no.
What hotel room?
Airbnb or hotel room.
Or yeah, like anything.
Stuff.
Yeah, so basically like for most hotel rooms, like a standard hotel room, you're technically only supposed to have 4, at most 5 people in there. Otherwise, otherwise you're breaking fire code. So it's a fire hazard, and they have a right to like basically evict you from your hotel room if you're dicks about it. Usually they don't, but oftentimes like you're not supposed to put more than 5 people in a standard hotel room. The bigger the hotel room, obviously, the more you can fit in. Airbnb might be a little different because like it's somebody's residence or some place they're renting out. What's the most persons you ever had to put?
So yeah, well you know Senpai Squad, right?
Yes.
So I was like living at the Airbnb place.
Okay.
In LA.
Okay.
Where they were hosting Senpai Squad.
Yes.
So, I mean, I think there were like I don't know, around 100 people at one point.
Right.
Party
Okay.
going on, everything.
Oh yeah,
So-
I remember. Yeah, I remember that after party. I remember hearing about it. I didn't get to go to it because I was too busy working. That's a shame though. By the way, how was that party? If you don't mind me asking, it was pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty good until cops came.
Yeah, that tends to happen. And Busco, never mind. Never. We're not going to go there. Anyway, huge shout outs to Paul Tessman and Robert Bettel, my good friend Robert Bettel from my college days. What's up, Rob? Thanks for joining us here, guys. Okay. Do we dare do one more round with the time we have left? We do have a little over 15 minutes. What say you to one last round?
All right.
Koko, you in?
I'm down.
Koko's in. All right. So, folks, again, the way this works, we're taking Never Have I Evers from the crowd. This is a way for you guys to get to know us, especially get to know Maid Koko, again, the new maid of Kiss Pink Maid Cafe. Again, folks, give us a Never Have I Ever, and if we've done it, one of our fingers goes down. We've got 5 hit points on here, and we're gonna go with that. So, David Moe. Oh, that's mean. That's just mean. Never have I ever been kicked out of an Airbnb. Oh, okay, so. Oh.
Hey, David, what's up?
No, and was that?
Target to
Yeah, you opened up the gates too fast there. Okay.
Just as a heads up, too, Kiss Pink Maid Cafe has a ton of fun games that the maids play on stage, and Never Have I Ever has been one of them we've played before at HentaiCon. So if you like this, you'll still like it later.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, we're giving a huge shout out to Wilfredo Rivera, also joining us in here. Weston Diaz says, "Never have I ever had an emo phase."
I had a diet emo phase.
A diet emo phase. Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
Emo
Coco,
phase?
you had an emo phase?
I look emo now.
It's your life.
I don't know.
It's a
Emo's
lifestyle.
life. Nice. Oh, see now they're just being mean to you guys. Never have I ever buxed on gotcha games, aka spent 60 plus or more on gotcha games.
All together
Mhm.
or separate? Like one. No.
I'm gonna call one transaction. So
Okay,
is
I don't know why I had to clarify. I've done both.
You've done both. Okay, so if you guys are curious, again, gotcha games or games like Fate Grand Order, where
Love Live.
basically you
Bang Dream.
You can spend things in the game in order to acquire new items or whatnot. So there's a lot of stuff there. Okay.
I will on Fate Grand Order. Not as hard as other people, but I have wailed before on like Anaplex's games because I want to win. It was actually really funny. I did wail to get things that I wanted, and I never really got them exclusively. Then all of a sudden, like I started like doing good luck charms whenever I did like a gacha or a roll to see if I get the right card or character, and I have never stopped. Every single roll that I've done, I've gotten a 5-star ever since I started doing charms, and I don't want to jinx it because I know once I like give in to that, if that makes sense, I'm gonna lose it, but I haven't lost it yet. It's been a year and a half. I don't even play as much anymore because I'm just like, whatever, I'm just gonna get exactly what I want anyway. It's weird. It's always like, but I always have to like I always have to do a bet with the game. Like, well, if I do this, then I'm going to like clean my whole house, or I'm gonna go on like a 2-mile run, or I'm gonna do that, and it's always like the good behavior I've been putting off. Every single time I get it, so I just don't not do it afterwards. And if I had like more money to whale, I would just only do that to make myself live a very positive lifestyle for the rest of my life in exchange for sabers.
Koko, have you ever played a gotcha game before?
Is it like, what was a gotcha game? Like opening loot boxes and stuff? Like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, it was kind of like
In-game.
it's kind of like opening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Overwatch? Like we can buy loot boxes and open?
No, like on a mobile game. Like
I never spend money on shit
Okay,
like
good.
that.
Good. Yeah, yes, save yourself. Don't do it. Okay.
my team's the best team though.
By the way, I never spend money on like cosmetic items in games.
Okay.
That doesn't
Really?
affect gameplay. I don't.
Okay.
I don't care. Like, if I have money, I'd rather buy stuff in real life and like put it on myself than like some pixels on a computer. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm like a really practical person.
High five.
But gotcha games, if you spend more money, you have a better team. It helps you play.
My team's all right as is.
Yeah, it's
And
all
also,
right.
I don't really like RPG games. I need that stimulation, like constant action,
Okay.
because I'm like super like ADD or ADHD, whatever.
Yeah.
So I need the action to like keep me like
Okay.
enticed, or otherwise I'll just like get bored and like stop playing it.
Okay. here we go with the next
I
one.
just like Gilgamesh. Go on.
I still want Gilgamesh, although
Yeah.
I have Ishtar, though. It's all right. Fate go. We're going to stop there. Okay. Ivory Ice Han says, never have I ever been to an 18-plus convention. Okay.
Ivory.
Yeah,
Wait.
that's cold.
Does it count if you're in like the 18+ section inside a convention?
Let's count that because I know Ivory hasn't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what Hentai Con that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the only one. Although another one that's coming up, by the way, is Yaoi Expo, which is happening April 19th through 21st at the Burbank. It's the Burbank Marriott, I believe. Correct? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that one. Okay. Yeah. So you did Hentai Con as well, right?
Hentai-Con?
No, I didn't. So I went to a 21+ or 18+ lounge in Anime Expo.
Okay.
It's like super tame inside. It was like,
Oh yeah, the Lounge
Same as
21.
We can count. We'll count that.
I'm counting it because why not? Because we're going lightning round here. We're actually almost out of time here. We're hitting up we're heading to the 10-minute mark here. Okay.
The first time I ever went to Lounge 21, I brought my DS because it was my first year after I moved here, and one guy was like, "I'll buy you a drink and let you play your 3DS if you talk to me a little bit."
Oh jeez.
I'll always remember. That was my first date in California.
See, okay.
I wonder how he's doing.
So Winston gives us, never have I ever had to make a cosplay at the last minute when the con is tomorrow, the following day. Never have I ever. Wow. Okay, Shelby's down. We're all down here.
Does it count if you help someone else do?
Yeah.
Yep. That counts. I'll one up you though. I'll one up you. We finished the outfit right as the gathering was happening. Like literally. So you're familiar? Are you familiar with One Piece?
Yeah.
Okay, so One Piece I cosplayed as Zoro. Annie is Lobby Zoro. So he has like the yellow shirt and then like the Haramaki and everything else, right? It wasn't completed. I asked somebody to help me make it and they didn't complete it. So we had to struggle to complete it. So there was like miles and miles of clear tape all around this. And they ended up finishing it. The rest of my group went to the gathering already. And then my friends and I, and my friend was helping me make it. And believe it or not, we made it just in time for me to get down to the dealer's hall, buy swords, because I didn't have the right swords, couldn't bring metal. So I brought like 3 wooden swords and then made it to the gathering as they were calling all the Zoros up.
Wow.
So we got really lucky. By the way, shout outs to my friend Jill for that one. You are amazing. Okay, let's see here. Dustin is targeting me now. Never have I ever had to deal with Ken's Shippujin Raikyaku.
That's very specific. That's extremely specific.
It's a very specific one because he's targeting my Street Fighter prowess. I'm not gonna lie. Shippujin is Ken's best super in Third Strike. I've dealt with it for about 15 years now. Doesn't matter. Okay, so Kai says, never have I ever accidentally dropped a good weapon in a game. That's tough though. Because if I'm playing a shooter, like sometimes I might drop, what I should.
All the time.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Even I know that, and I've only
if
really
you play
played
any
Undertale.
shooters, it's bound to happen.
Yeah, it's bound to happen. Wait, you're dead? You're
I'm
dead?
dead.
You're both dead?
You're
I
dead.
won again? Oh my god! I'm the winner. Never have I ever. You know what this means? I lead the most boring life of all of us. This is terrible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go no, we're
It's because you're the only one not wearing a maid costume right now.
This is true. But folks, if you
It helps your life out.
yeah, right. People don't want to see that. No, please don't make this happen.
Next time.
But folks, if you do want to see some cool maids and play some fun games, Kiss Pink Maid Cafe is where you want to go. And again, folks, we are here with Shelby McWeeb, who's dressed as a maid. You're here with Andrew J. Land, who's not dressed as a maid, thank God. And we're here with the newest maid for Kiss Pink, Maid Koko. So, again, folks, if you look up Kiss Pink Maid Cafe on Facebook, that's where I believe they've got their group. Is there? Yeah, that's the like page, right? And there's a little bit more information on there. Kiss Pink Maid Cafe. You can't miss them. That's where they've got all of their maids and all their information. There are some events coming up. I believe they've got an event coming up on April 20th. Is that correct?
Yep.
At Anime Pasadena, right?
Right.
Yeah, right. So Anime Pasadena, I believe they have one of the larger rooms in the upstairs area. So again, tickets to Anime Pasadena, you get those, and I believe they grant you access to that'll get you through the door, and you got access to the Kiss Pink Maid Cafe, where you get to converse and play games with awesome maids, such as maybe Koko, if you're lucky, of course. Oh, there's a whole plethora of them too. So, folks, you don't want to miss that out. That's where you can check out Anime Pasadena as well. Again, that's a one-day event that's happening in Pasadena, California, at the Pasadena Convention Center. So
you'll get to meet Koko.
Indeed. So if you would like maybe a chance to meet Koko, that's where you want to be. So Anime Pasadena, April 20th. That again is at the Pasadena Convention Center.
And our shiny maid sisters.
Exactly. So there's a whole troop, a whole group. I don't know of any other word that rhymes with that, so I'm going to stop there. But that's okay. So quite all right. Anyway, folks, we're coming towards the end of our show. Again, I do want to thank everybody here for joining us. It's really because of everybody in the community that we do things here at Relentless Weeb. Again, if you have not done so already, make sure you've liked Bombshell Media. That way you get access to basically our page, and you get updates on what's going on, including updates on when we go live. So you've seen your friends share and post up when the links are going live. That way, if you've liked it, you can get updates yourself, and then you can share the updates too with all of your friends, all your family, even sometimes your most hated enemies. Like for example, if I'm Koko and I'm in playing Overwatch, and you know I've just completely destroyed somebody with a Diva ult, and be like, "Yay, you died. Go get off here and go watch Relentless Weeb with everybody
Good impression of a gamer.
Right? No, it's probably more rage filled. What like I'm pretty sure it's like, you need to die. Get off the internet.
Better.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes. Is that that was that 10 out of 10?
What do you say when you're upset when you're gaming, like multiplayer?
Is it
When I'm
even
upset?
When you're upset, yeah.
Is it even okay to say? I'm just out of curiosity.
Are you asking me like an event that happened in past?
Yeah.
Like what I did?
Yeah.
When I was upset.
This one, it doesn't matter. Share it out. Yeah.
I used to play Dota 2.
Oh, what?
Oh,
You
a
play
long time
Dota?
ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like I have this like love-hate relationship with it.
Oh, I can't.
Sometimes I would like go on like lose streaks for like, I don't know, 10, 20 games.
Oh, jeez.
I just uninstall a game. I just like rage quit. I rage quit.
That's
like,
probably
fuck
like
this, and then like just uninstall a game.
that's
Oh my
the nicest
God.
way to be angry at video games on the internet, though. Like, oh, I'm gonna install instead of like threaten.
And then like few
Children.
days later, I just like install it back.
Yeah, you're just like, okay, I'm back.
No, like I swear to myself, like I'm not gonna like touch this shit again.
And
It's just so bad.
Next thing you know, you're
Yeah.
playing Dota 2
Again.
Again. Dear God. I'm amazed you play Dota. Actually, that's awesome. Did you Did you only play Dota, or did you go to like League or?
I play like, I don't know, 10, 20 games. I never really got into it that much because like I played Dota 2 first.
Right.
Because I used to be like really big on Steam. I played I don't know, Counter-Strike, Team Fortress, all the games. And then when it came out, I just like downloaded and tried it, and I liked it, so I kept playing it. And then like I never really got into League, but like my friend wanted me to like try it out and play with them.
Yeah,
I did a bit of that, but I just find the mechanism of the game to be like too simplified. Or,
I understand.
And also like a lot of elements you need to like keep grinding to unlock.
Yeah.
Like champions and like certain skills and stuff, you have to like keep like leveling up to like unlock.
Or pay to
Whereas
play,
in like Dota, it's like already unlocked. It's all there.
Yeah.
It's like Overwatch, right? You get access to everything, and no one has an upper hand on other people.
Yeah.
Just because they have like a higher level or like more money. So
I gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Weston Diaz, by the way, gives a damn shout out to Dota too, and Winston says Dota, good time. All right, so I'm going to ask one question for all of us actually, and it does relate to cosplay. Since we've all cosplayed here, just kind of jumping on the last tangent. And one last question before we go. And folks, I'm also going to ask you a different question here. For us, if there's one dream cosplay we want to do, what would it be? And for the chat here, what cosplays would you like to see us do? Let us know. You know why? Because I would like to know, because I have no freaking clue what to cosplay anymore. Yeah. And we're going to see. So, you know what, Shelby, name one. I'm going to give Koko some time to think about
us
this.
three?
Yeah, all of us, yeah. If there's anything you would want to cosplay, like if money were no object. And I'm banning myself from saying Iron Man's armor because, I mean, that's the obvious answer. Let's be real. Anyway.
For all of us, we
Yeah.
all should cosplay Iron Man.
Okay. That'd be cool. I'm not going to lie.
I like the Persona 5 persona of Haru.
Okay.
So I think that's a
good.
good one.
Okay.
That would be a cool one if I had $1 million.
Okay. If you had $1 million.
Yeah.
If, I am going to give Koko a little more time. the one that came to mind aside from Iron Man's armor was actually like Archangel from like X-Men. I don't know why. I always love the character.
Oh, that's really cool.
Right. So, Koko, if you could cosplay anything, what would you cosplay? Money, and assume money is no object.
What's expensive to cosplay?
You could do
Armor?
Diva and her mecha.
Yeah.
Is it her mecha? Yeah, her mecha.
Yeah.
How about Gundam? And we build a real life Gundam.
Oh,
okay.
that's cool.
Right on. So, believe it or not, like at Anime Expo last year.
Like 1-to-1 size.
Oh, you
And
want
you can actually like control it.
yeah, like money were no object.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be sick. I'm not gonna lie.
That'd be cool.
By the way, people are saying they want Mirage from Apex Legends for me. Apparently, I have no idea.
Oh yeah, you would be a good mirror.
I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up later.
For real.
Let's see. Ivory says Michelle from Bang Dream. Norman Locke is saying. I'm assuming we know who this is going to. Not me, thank God.
Michelle from Bang Dream is a giant bear mascot costume, and she's my favorite character and Ivory's favorite character.
Okay.
So I agree. If I had $100 million, I would make the most accurate Michelle from Bang Dream cosplay there ever was.
Good.
Because I'm a furry.
Simon De Los Santos saying Raftalia for Koko. Raftalia.
Raftalia?
I'm not sure.
What's that?
Raftalia. Shelby, you have any insight on Raftalia for Koko?
No, Simon, give us a heads up.
We might need a heads up on that one, and then we'll probably close out the stream in just a second. Aldo Ramirez saying cosplay the guy from Tropic Thunder, RDJ's character. Oh jeez, that's we've talked.
Someone said Luffy too.
Luffy. Okay, Luffy.
I've never seen One Piece.
Luffy
I
would
have
work.
just been outed.
Luffy would work too. Norman Locke is saying Gudako from Fate Grand Order.
That would be good. I love Gudako. I hit the table. I love Gudako.
Oh.
So yeah, that's a great cosplay idea.
Let's see. Weston and chiming in for Koko here because Koko said Gundam. Char Aznabel's Gundam mech suit would probably be the one to do.
Good.
Okay, cool.
Who?
And famous character from Gundam, the mech suit. This is like the original, the OG. So, saying Shield Hero, by the way, is rough. Let's see. Raftali is from Shield Hero. Okay, perfect. And Nizar Dizon saying Voltron the OG Lions as well.
Oh, that's cool.
That'd be a
Yeah.
good one. Okay, so folks, again, we're winding down here. I want to thank you all so much for joining us here for tonight's episode of Relentless Weebs. Again, it's been a pleasure. Koko, thank you so much, by the way.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're very welcome. So we will see you April 20th at the Kiss Pink Maid Cafe at Anime Pasadena. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, cool. All right, so folks, if you want to, again, check out Kiss Pink Maid Cafe. That's where to go. And again, Anime Pasadena, April 20th. That's where you'll see Koko and a whole bevy of other maids and possibly support characters as well. Shelby, will you be there as well, or no? Okay, not a problem. So if you're not going to be there, where can the people follow you?
You can follow me at Shelby McWeeb on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Okay. And of course, you can follow me, Andrew J. Landy, Instagram and Twitter. And of course, most importantly, folks, make sure you followed Relentless Weebs and Bombshell Media, and as well, make sure you follow Anime Impulse. Again, folks, Anime Impulse, thank you guys so much to all of you over here at Anime Impulse who do such great work and help us put on this show. Again, folks, this has been Relentless Weebs. We're calling it for a night. So again, folks, enjoy the rest of your evening. Happy spring to all of you, because again, remember, tomorrow's the first day of spring. So thanks, folks, and we'll see you next time. Take care and have a wonderful evening. Good night.